Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Lab. So today a very small topic I have come up with that different tools and frameworks are available to test the REST APIs, right? Because there are people confused that what is the difference between REST and REST assured. Actually, this is not a term to compare. Well, you are just comparing orange with apple. So REST is overall your representational state transfer APIs. That is in short we call RESTful APIs, right? That is the main RESTful we are talking about. So REST is behaving like a contract or a mediator between client and server, or maybe between two systems. So let's see, these two systems, they want to interact with each other. So so in between I'll create some APIs, I expose some APIs, and then this guy will send the request to the server in the form of APIs, just like HTTP request, and then we will get the response via API to the client over here. So this is, let's see, client and server, or it could be system 1 or maybe system 2, like that. So we need to, how will you test it? So let's see, this is my UI application. For UI application, if you really want to test it, where various test automation tools are available. For example, we have Selenium, we have Cypress, like that. And we have, let's see, WebDriver IO also. How to call the APIs, how will you get the response? What kind of response we are getting? Either it is a JSON response or XML response, or what exactly it is, right? So first of all, remember guys, that is a RESTful API. We are going to talk about the REST one. These are the APIs and they don't follow any standard or any protocol. It's totally REST developer's choice what kind of a standard, what kind of implementation they want to give. Maybe let's see, I would just want to give the response in the form of JSON. I want to give the response in the form of XML also. I want to implement my endpoint URLs in my own way. What are the different CRUD operations that I want to implement? I can design in my own way on the basis of my requirement. As such, there are no protocols or no standards because this is the architectural design, right? Just like we have SOAP APIs. In SOAP APIs that we have to create the XML, send the request in the form of XML, get the response in the form of XML, and we have to follow certain protocols over there. So how will you test it over here? To test these APIs, there are various tools are available in the market. So first tool, guys, I would always prefer just to hit the APIs. Every developer or every tester, if you are really involved in this particular API project, you should have Postman in your system, in your laptop. You should know how to call the APIs, how to get the response, how to configure, how to create the collection, how to use Postman along with the Newman if you really want to write your test cases and integrate with CI/CD, like that. In fact, you can write the test cases also. To automate your test cases, you can write some test cases in JavaScript as well. You can write that under test section, right? So Postman is compulsory, is a very powerful tool. It's not free totally, but majority of the things are free, but there are some pricing is also available for Postman. There are some features like dashboard and other things are available that you can just go to their website and then check it over there. But every developer should have the Postman, or every engineer, QA engineer also should have Postman. Second thing is that the very old tool in the market that is called SOAP UI. You must have heard about it. SOAP UI is used for both. You can test your REST APIs as well as you can test your SOAP based APIs as well. You can do both the things together, right? But some people, they are using it. Some people, they still like move to different various tools are available in the market. So it's in a demand. I'm not saying okay it's totally gone from the market. There are a lot of good developments are happening under SOAP UI, and the SOAP UI you have to use Groovy over here, Groovy script here. Okay, if you really want to write some automation with respect to REST and SOAP, fine. Then the third one I'm talking about, that is a library, the REST assured library. You must have heard about it. REST assured is a Java DSL library which is available. This is a pure Java based library, and there is no look and feel, there is no graphical interfaces available. You just use this particular library as a jar and use in your project and start automating the things. You can automate all the REST API, all the different CRUD operations. Either it is a get call, either it is a post call, put and delete. You can do that. And it's a DSL. It means it supports BDD approach also. BDD approach means BDD format approach also. It supports that. It means you can write your test in the form of like this. You can write in the form of given, then when, and then. You can write in this format as well. And then you can get the response, and then at the same time you can assert also over here. So guys, REST assured is a library. REST assured is not REST API. So there is a big difference between REST API and the REST assured. To test the REST API, right, to test the REST APIs, we have to use rest assured library over here. Okay, so please don't be confused between REST and rest assured. I can see some people, they ask the question and then it's really difficult to explain sometimes. Fine. Then we have the curl commands. You must have heard about it, that everyone should know about curl. It's a command line tool. So I would say this is my command line interface tool, which is like you must have seen that, okay, people are using curl commands and you can send the request to the server, and it supports multiple protocols. It supports HTTP, it supports HTTPS, it supports FTP, SMTP. So there are various LDAP, DAP, DICT, okay, any directory based protocols, file protocols, POP3, IMAP, mailing server, that also you can do that. So there are various protocols supported by curl. It's a command line interface. There are various syntax are available. You can send the curl request with the get, call, post, put and delete, and then get the response. I have prepared one video also. I'll share the video how to call Selenium APIs with the curl. I have prepared that. You can just watch the video. It's a really, really good thing. A quick, just open your command prompt or terminal on your Mac machine and then start calling the curl APIs and curl request and get the response immediately. You can check it. Fine. After that, we have one more tool. We know JMeter is used for performance, but you can actually do with the functional testing also. It means you just make your thread count is equal to 1. Thread count is equal to 1, and only one single thread is running your APIs and hitting your APIs, getting the response, and it provides various assertions. You can write your assertions also. That's why it is used for functional testing as well. It means whatever the response that you are getting, you can assert it's a JSON response or XML response or what. And it supports everything almost, like it supports query parameters, it supports path parameters, right? It supports integration with CSV for data driven approach. So various things and various plugins are available, various extensions are available. You can use in JMeter, and you can design one end-to-end framework. And advantage is that the same framework, let's say you have designed this particular framework, right? That is your for functional testing point of view. The same framework can be used for your load testing also, or the performance testing also. You can use that. You just need to maintain the thread count, right? And the loop count and everything that you just need to maintain, and then configure it with your performance testing as well, that you can simply do that. So this is such a nice tool and open source, and start using it. After that, the sixth number, I'll say that you can, if you really want to use some keyword driven approach. So I would say robot framework. I'll say that this is my robot framework. Robot framework supports both Selenium based UI automation also, and then it supports your API automation also. You can use that. It is Python based, and it provides various keywords you can explore, and then you can automate with the help of robot framework also. Then let's talk about the seventh one, the next one. You must have heard about Catalon. In Catalon, they claim that, okay, free automation tool, but it's still not completely free. After Catalon 7, they made it paid. Various features are paid now, and they provide the common environment to create and execute your API automation. You can write your API, you can write the web also, and you can write a mobile automation also. You can do that. But if you really want to call the APIs, all the post, get, put and delete, you can use with the Catalon also. So this is actually Catalon Studio. Okay, like that. After that, there are other various tools are available, especially with respect to Java. There are other libraries just like Rest Assured that we have. So I'll simply write all the different Java libraries if you really want to explore that, different Java libraries. So Rest Assured, I have already told you. Okay, remember this is very powerful and very popular and very demanding in the market as well. Along with that, you can still use HTTP client. I have full playlist on my channel. You can just go and refer over there. Then you have OKHTTP, that is another Java library. Then you have a Jersey client also, which is very fast and Java based library. So these are the Java based library. You can use it, create a Maven project or Gradle project, and they will provide certain libraries, certain methods to call the HTTP request and get the response. And then along with that, you can use some third-party libraries like let's see, some JSON path library. JSON path is by default available under Rest Assured, but if you really want to use, for example, let's see Jackson, right? You want to use some Google JSON. You must have heard about it. Google JSON APIs to parse the JSON, marshalling, unmarshalling, serialization, deserialization, such things. You can use it and start using it. For example, let's say you are getting a response in the form of JSON object. This is my JSON object that I'm getting it. So I can create one equivalent Pozo class over here, right? So I want to convert my JSON to Pozo and Pozo to JSON. That you can do with the JSON APIs, okay? And it will be really helpful to maintain your test cases. For assertion also, you can easily do that, right? So this is the 8th one. What else we have? 9th one is you must have heard about it, which is Karate DSL. That is again open source, a new API testing tool available in the market from last couple of years. It will help you to create your scenario for API based. In fact, it supports Selenium also. And but we are talking about API based, so you can create your own step definitions. You can write your own feature files and everything, and then without writing the step definition, you can do that. You just need to maintain the feature files, okay, and start saying, okay, yeah, this is my get request, this is my payload, this is my post request, this is my request body, this is my header, these are my authentication information, and I'm sending the request to this particular server. And then the response, whatever the response that you are getting, and they provide some assertion library also, and then you can assert it. The good thing is that you just need to concentrate on the feature file, not on the step definition file. It means you don't need to write any code over here, and you just prepare your feature file in the form of Gherkin keywords, a typical BDD format that you can write it, and then start trying to automate your features with that. It's a very powerful library, and there are some blogs and the videos are available. You can refer that. I don't have any, I have only 2 or 3 videos on Karate DSL. If you really want to get to know about Karate DSL, you go and just check it over there. Other than that, we have Tricentis Tosca also. You must have heard about it. So this is being used by the different developers and the different testers also to automate the APIs, and it's overall ecosystem with respect to perfectly fit with your agile and DevOps activities. And but it's a paid tool. You need to check the pricing and the licensing cost, and then accordingly, if you really want to have this requirement, you can use this Tricentis Tosca also. You can do that. Okay. So these are the, I would say, my preferable. If you have any other options, please feel to put in the comment section. But there are various. I'm not saying there are still 10 more. I can prepare a list for another 10 API testing tools. But these are the most commonly used API testing tools or testing frameworks are available, especially for the REST API automation. So please don't be confused between REST and the REST Assured. What do you mean by, shall I go with the REST Assured or the Postman? See, both are competitive products. Postman is available in the form of a GUI interface, the proper look and feel. REST Assured is very powerful. It's available only in the form of libraries. So here we need a better coding skills, but here you just need to hit the APIs and get the response and write some JavaScript code also, integrate with your CI/CD pipeline. All such features you can do that. You can do some mocking also, right? Mocking the services and everything, that you can do that. But in REST Assured, you need proper coding expertise. You need to design the framework, create the libraries, better data driven approach, better control and total freedom that you will be getting to integrate with some other tools, better reporting you can integrate with respect to TestNG or JUnit and all. And remember, REST Assured is just only and only for Java. It will not work for other programming languages. Maybe other programming languages, they have their equivalent libraries are available, just like REST Assured that we have. But let's see, in Python, we have request packages available. Request module is available. You have to use for that, right? In C# also, I'm not very much sure about it, but you can just explore and use it over there. But REST Assured is only and only for Java. And marshalling, unmarshalling, serialization, deserialization, these are the very common things that you have to understand and you have to learn with respect to API automation. Okay, so that's all for this particular video. I hope you got at least some better clear picture about different tools and frameworks which are available to test the REST APIs. So that's all. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any other comment to add it over here, please feel free to comment in the comment section. If you really want to introduce some new tool or new library, feel free to put in the comment section. I'll definitely have a look. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any issues. Till then, take care and God bless you all.